Hello everybody, my name is ICT Phoenix, and I'm a young channel, I'm very small, I'm a dinky little motherfucker in the vast fucking landscape of YouTube, so I get to experiment and see what people like. Now, this is kind of just, gonna be, I guess, a vlog? Can I call it a vlog with this background, me sitting the fuck down, and, me not holding my phone up? Is that good, or is this good? But in seriousness, there is a few things that I find very entertaining to do, and things that happen such and such. If if anyone's new here, I'm a shit poster, mega shit poster. I make jokes, I make memes about things that probably shouldn't be joked about on a regular basis. I'm not like a full-time one. I ain't like, some psychopath on Redditor that just goes, oh, that's funny. No, I'm a sensible person. I'm not some sort of fucking deranged neo-Nazi Trump supporter looking to, ruin your life because I don't like your views or any of that. I really don't care. So basically what my point is about this story that basically went on. Someone on Facebook that I knew. Alright, before I continue on any further, I previously said that I knew this person. But the problem is, I didn't know this person. There was just someone that friended me on Facebook. The person that was behind it, I supposedly actually knew. But we never figured out who it was. So, before this continues and thinks, I'm mentally beating the crap out of a friend of mine, I'm not. This is someone that, like, basically says they know me, and that's about it. But, like, whoever they are, I don't talk to. This isn't a friend of mine. This is, like, some random who just went clout hunting. So, just need to clarify that up. Basically created a fake account to basically get clout and attention. And I'm like, haha, funny, I'm gonna give attention. I'm going to be the narcissistic shit poster piece of crap I am. So I started doing my shit posting on there, making fun of them, because you look on there and you knew it wasn't a real person. Like, this was straight up a fake account. Like, they didn't have, like, posts past a week. And they had a background and a picture, and they were basically posting about, like, oh, a happy 1 hour relationship shit. Who posts about their first hour, then their second hour, then their third hour, and makes it that big of a deal? That's not the worst part. I'm, like, going off on it. The part that kind of gets me is that that person made a post about how they were catfished by a 60-year-old man. Yeah, it gets kind of like, what the hell? Then to come find out that, like, this is, like, a straight-up fake account. Like, they're just gathering clout. So, like, in the end, they catfished themselves. Not only that, like, me, like, instigating and, just hammering onto the situation like, any person would do. Me, being, like, how I am, and this person, like 40 others, telling me like I'm a bad person because, like, I'm basically saying, you shouldn't catfish yourself and try and gain clout. There's better ways to do that. Alright, so it's Editor Phoenix again, and I'm here to explain that there wasn't like 20 people like verbally attacking me. There was about 3, and there was a handful of other people that were like, yeah, that's not cool of you to do. To clarify that, because I wasn't truthful with that statement I just said. So it was like 3 or 4 people that were basically like social defenders that had no actual clue what was going on, and me and like some other people on Facebook that was like, don't do that shit, that's fucked up. And basically that was the situation. So at the beginning, I wasn't very truthful in what I said, and I'm here to clarify that now. So, back on with it. The part that kind of gets me is that that person made a post about how they were catfished by a 60-year-old man. Yeah, it gets kind of like, what the hell? Then to come find out that, like, this is like a straight up fake account. Like, they're just gathering clout. So, like, in the end, they catfished themselves. Not only that, like me, like, instigating and, just hammering onto the situation like, any person would do. Me, being like how I am, and, this person, like 40 others, telling me like I'm a bad person because, like, I'm basically saying, you shouldn't catfish yourself and try and gain clout. There's better ways to do that. And then, they decide to be like, well, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not the bad person, you are. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of like, there's no good side to this story. You want yourself to be the good guy. You're not the good guy. Nobody the good guy. I'm the bad guy. You're the bad guy. We are all bad guys. But what I'm mainly trying to get at is that, like, the composition and the execution of what they were trying to do was kind of just dumb. Like, if I, like, look at some of the stuff, it's like, basically, like, they're getting upset because, like, they got catfished by a 60-year-old man who, keep in mind, didn't exist. This figure didn't exist. They looked up cute pics of boys on the internet. I know because a friend did that, and we found that exact same picture that they were using. Like, it was literally a copy and paste picture to what the boyfriend was. And, here I am sitting here like, dude, like, this is hilarious. This is, like, dumb. This is stupid. I'm gonna laugh at it. And that's what I did. But, like, I'm kind of, like, missing the nail that I'm trying to hit with a fucking sledgehammer. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, this is serious Kenny. This is not shitposter Kenny. This is not ICT Phoenix right now. This is real shit Kindle right now. Like, the entirety of everything that's gone on with this has just been dumb. Like, this person made a fake account, quite obviously fake posts, about, like, oh, like, it's like Karen posts, like, live, laugh, love, and dumb stuff like that. And, like, like, they come out at the end and be like, yeah, this was just a troll, this is a troll account, but you guys are the piece of shit, because, and, there's a bunch of, other people, defending this person. And we're all sitting here like, why are you defending this person? Like, like, this is, like, not an extreme case of, like, what I'm about to bring up, but, like, if a woman says, like, 7 guys just raped her, like, a week ago, and she's on Facebook ranting about it, and she, like, just made this page, she didn't have any sort of history prior, and she starts saying that and starts picking random people off a freaking shitposting group to blame, that, like, one lives in Saudi Arabia, one lives in Germany, and, like, the other live in the fucking UK, and she lives in America. Like, there's gonna be red flags there. You're gonna understand that. You're gonna understand that right there is bullshit, and they're just gathering clout. And, like, there's people, like, that are going there and, like, oh, yeah, fuck you, you shitposting son of a bitch. No, fuck you. You're the dumbass here. I realize that's a fake account, like, a fake person, just, like, absolute stupidity of, like, the entire, like, concept of it. And they're just like, oh, fuck you, you're the asshole here. And it's like, you're getting played, son. You're getting mega played. Like, you're getting played so hard that you're not even gonna know what the fucking happened afterward. Like, this is, like, it's certainly not as serious as, like, the event I just told. Like, none of that. But, like, those are the kind of people that would defend that. I'm honestly, right now, I'm just ranting about it. Because, like, 1, it was funny, and 2, it was kind of just like, what the fuck? But, like, seriously, like, all of this was just like, what the hell? Like, in the straightest sense. I'm a human being. I have personalities. One of those being shitposter, and the others aren't. I'm not, like, a Reddit clone. But, like, but I don't make fucking fake profiles to get clout either. I mean, there was that one time I did, but that was literally a meme account. I wasn't trying to get like attention from a bunch of people and like start a controversy. No, it was literally like I made this account called Alex Gacy, John Wayne Gacy. Murder. I'm a murder fan. I like serial killers. Blah blah blah. Recorder Kenny again to come and let you know that like ICT is like the town that I live in from the state. It's like ICT, so it means Wichita, and Wichita was known for John Wayne Gacy or TBK, no BTK. It means bind, torture, kill, and he was a guy who would kidnap people, bind them, torture them, and kill them. Backstory on thing, not really that important. Back to it. But I made an account called Alex Gacy, and the story was I was a dog man, produced by Alex Gacy, by unknown means, and everyone was like, "Wait, wasn't Alex Gacy gay?" Yeah, but he also had a daughter, so like it's kind of thrown out the window. But at the end of it, it was a try and figure out who I am, and like I got a crap ton of death threats, a crap ton of shit, and I'm laughing at this, right? I'm laughing at this, thinking it's funny, and after a point, I'm like, yeah, this is getting a little bit too much. This is too much. This is not something that is good. So essentially, I was like, hey guys, it's me. Like there was an entire thing where everyone thought it was me at first. They thought it was me and only me because I said a joke that I was a lizard sex offender, that he sex offended a lizard, and everyone was putting together there was a week before I sent a meme that was a lizard that lifted its head up and was like Netflix and Pop-Tarts, that thing, and everyone thought it was me because of that. So I had to have an entire argument about 7 screenshots worth of argument between me and my other account, and it was hilarious. But I got very much off topic. The point I was trying to say is there are people that that shit post that that are just gonna shit post in pure hostility and not comprehend what they're doing. There are gonna be people that and there are people that basically are just gonna haha funny, I'm gonna add to the joke, like me. And then there's some people that are just so goddamn naive that doesn't matter what evidence is shown, they're gonna defend the other person. I get it, you're a knight in shining armor, you're a social defender, but some people don't need social defending. Some people need that backlash to understand that some of the jokes they're saying or aren't funny, and if they get offended, then don't make those jokes. I'm constantly people on Facebook that I know they'll come at me and be like, "Oh, that's not funny. You're a piece of shit because of this." And it's sorry, unfriend me. Don't follow me. That's basically how it is. You either make the jokes and deal with the consequences with the people that aren't gonna find it funny, or you just laugh along with it. Editor Kenny, one more time, I kind of painted myself in a very bad picture. What was commonly probably thought when saying this is I probably say some offensive stuff on purpose. No, I make dark humor. I make murder jokes and the occasional why can't orphans find home kind of jokes, or why can't orphans play baseball, stuff like that. And some people just can't deal with that. I'm not saying this thing is false and this thing is blah blah blah. I'm purely joking, and I make myself sound a little bit worse than I actually am, but I'm I don't have people constantly giving me death threats. I relatively, my DMs are dry, which I'm glad for. There's just, every once in a while where, I get, someone dude, that wasn't cool, that wasn't funny, you're not a good person. It's this is a shit posting group. Do you just say this to everyone? It's kind of like that. I paint myself in a very negative light, and I kind of wanted to just clear that up real quick. Or you laugh at the haters. That cancel culture. If that ever happened to me, I'd be busting jokes at it. Like, people will be making death threats, and I'll be like, yeah, that's original. And if someone makes, some sort of, like, snarky comment at me, I'm going to, like, post that on Twitter and be like, this is funny. That's what I would be like. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I'm so hurt. Oh my god, I'm so hurt. I'm a fucking shit poster. This is the shit that I do. And if this comes to bite my ass in fucking 15 years, I'm going to literally download and repost this video because this shit is hilarious. And if I get got for this in the future, this is gonna be the fucking most hilarious thing in the world. Because this person made a fake account, 2 fake accounts, to basically play victim and play victor about this whole situation. Basically fake, 60-year-old man predator trying to stalk me. Like, that was like the gist of it. And apparently that wasn't even a thing. That was just a rumor that was made that was just kind of spread around, and like they went with it. But like I'm sitting here basically saying that, like, you can do this stuff. I don't have a problem with it, but there are always going to be people that are going to, find this shit aggressive or like hostile and like get defensive over it or get hostile about it. There are some cases where like you kind of do deserve to get like, people like, hey, that's stupid. Don't do that. That's kind of offensive to people. That is needed. That is needed to keep the balance and equilibrium of everything. Of humor, of comedy, bada bing, bada boom. But then there are some people that overstep their boundaries. And like, basically like, oh my god, I'm so hurt. So it's like, so what? You literally like, just like, made a mockery of people who get preyed on. Like, you're literally making a mockery of like that 15-year-old girl that like thought they found like, the greatest thing in their life. Turns out to be an 80-year-old man who plans to kidnap you and take you to fucking Las Vegas. That's literally what the mockery is. It's like the same thing with, the like 7 dudes comment I made previously. That's literally all it is a mockery. Like, what you just said doesn't get taken in like consideration at all. Like, that comment you just made you the bad guy. Like, you're not some sort of knight in shining armor because you just like, you brought that to everyone's like, no, you're making a mockery of it. And like someone that actually comes out and is like, oh my god, this happened to me and like I need help. Like people are gonna be like, ha ha, nice joke. That was already played by this other person over here. It's like everyone knew that this account was like fake. It was just fake. It was a fakest account made like, 3 to 4 days ago, and it was like, was like, like haha funny kind of thing. And I'm missing the point, and some of this is just gonna get chopped out. But like the entire concept of the moral of this, you put the pieces of puzzle together, and like what it comes down is to like you can make these jokes like I feel like comedy should be like have no restraints. Like, comedy and humor is like basically what humans resort to after like a tragedy and such and stuff like that. They use humor to cope. Like, and I understand that, but like some things you just don't joke about. And like there are some things that you can joke about and people are still going to give you hate over. Like it's like, use your best goddamn judgment. Don't be a nitwit with this, because like if you just make a joke out of everything, no one's gonna take you seriously when you need it seriously. When it comes down to like the core fundamentals of this, like straight up, like like you can do whatever you want. I will not stop you. But like if you make a dumb post and you say something stupid and outrageous and like kind of offensive, like expect some hate. Like that's how it is. Like with my Alex Casey joke, I got death threats. Like, you can either laugh those off for one, or two, just like ignore them. I mean, we've seen what happens when you ignore things on the internet. Inserting mini lad reference. But anyways, I kind of need to close this out now because this is going to be a long ass video, like 20 minutes of me fucking ranting at a camera that I lost track of, like, severely. But anyways, moral of the story: you post dumb shit, dumb things are gonna happen. And some things, you shouldn't just post, and you should just grow a pair, because like there's always gonna be someone who's got something to say, whether it's like this guy over here that's just gonna be rambling on about the Illuminati and stuff, or like someone who like spends his entire life just rambling on about this one factor, or social defenders that like no matter how much evidence that's brought against them that like proves that like this person's not the guy, they're gonna defend either way. Like there's always gonna be some sort of equilibrium there, and I'll get into the math one day, maybe, probably not, but like anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you watched, I'm a very small channel. I don't really have shit going on, but like if I got like more subscribers and more likes, I might be more existent on this platform, and I might do other things on the internet. But thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream or video or whatever. But all I gotta say is sayonara.